YouTube, I'm back. It's your boy Gaming Dad with another review / reveal. I saw another YouTuber, Spawn Wave. He did a review on this here. I figured I would get one myself. It's a pretty reasonable price on Amazon for $29.99. I figured I would go through the paces and see what it's like. I know there's not a Nintendo Switch Lite product. However, you know, it's all in the Switch community. So I'm gonna test this out and go through the review and test its durability and how comfortable it feel and materials on the item, and we'll take it from there, YouTube. All right, so first let's unbox it. I got my knife. Yeah. Somebody finally told me who that YouTuber was. I think it was Flossie Carter. Yeah, that dude is. His videos are pretty dope. So if you get a chance, check him out. His reviews is good. All right, features. All right, we'll check that out later. Right now, we're just gonna unbox it. Got a bunch of tape around these parts. Go ahead here so I don't cut myself. All right. Ipega, they make Ipega, I think that's how you pronounce it. They make a lot of different products. All right. Open it out. Nothing's in the box. Put the box to the side. It's all in this little package. This is pretty light, say without this being taken out. Let's go ahead and get this out. All right. First initial impression is pretty plasticky. The thumbsticks are pretty loose. They got a nice travel distance. I like that so far. But it's light. I like that. I'm assuming this does not have a battery in it, so I'm assuming it does not need to be charged. Don't seem like there's anything else in here, like any rumble or anything like that. But I'm gonna check the descriptions to make sure that's not in here. The buttons feel pretty clicky. These pad feels kind of stiff. Definitely, but it got a nice little roll. I can roll into a Hadouken, real quick. But it looks pretty. These buttons are kind of snappy, but it's I'll tell you off the bat, it's very light. This is very light. I don't know how much durability is going to happen if you put your Switch in there and it falls. This is probably going to crack. Your Switch might be protected, but I don't foresee this really surviving any kind of fall or anything like that. So definitely something you want to have in your bed, kind of comfortable. The buttons are a little clicky on top, but I don't know, YouTube. We'll put it through the paces and we'll see what we're dealing with. All right, YouTube. Anybody that know me when I play my Switch, especially my OG Switch, I love the Satisfies grip. I got that bad boy on right now. Makes it real comfortable. Can't complain. Everything is just nice and aerodynamical. I mean, they just do they did a great job on this grip, and it's made my whole gaming experience a lot more comfortable, especially in the handheld. But now, you know what? We switch it up. We bring in the Ipega. All right, well, it's a little bit different than the Switch because the joysticks is down here at the end, and they're both up top. Kind of reminds you of this boy right here. I don't know, bring right the OG on here. Y'all remember this? Oh yeah, that Wii U gamepad. Same kind of design, right? I mean, matter of fact, you put them side by side, they're pretty much the same width. So that kind of gives you an idea. Let me see if I can even it out. It is a smidget bigger. This a smidget. This is a smidget bigger than the gamepad. But I mean, it's like less than a centimeter. I mean, it's very noticeable. I wonder how it's gonna feel. This right here is a little hefty, but you know what? I mean, I used to love this GameCube, not GameCube, but a Wii U gamepad. I used to take this bad boy to work with me, set my Wii U up in the corner, and go at it. So, all right, well, let's pull it out the Satisfied grip. Satisfied grip can't be long. Pull it out. Nice slides right on out. All right. So what we gotta do next? We gotta put these Joy-Cons out because there's no need for those. All right. Let's see how easy it slides up in there. Get everything lined up. It's real smooth. Slides in there real smooth. I tell you this here, by taking this here and then taking this Wii U gamepad, the Wii U gamepad is a little heavier. So that just give you a little idea of what you're dealing with. You know, I mean that's pretty nice. All right, let's see. Maybe I gotta Bluetooth it up first. I can't move nothing now. Hold on, YouTube. Be right back and go ahead and Bluetooth. All right, YouTube. I probably spent the last maybe 20 minutes trying to pair this controller. I got it to the point. You see, I got NBA 2K running in the background. Was getting ready to off on. The power button is on. It's on here. I looked at the instructions. There's nothing in this one-page instruction that tells me how to pair it. And I was like, man, I know I'm not this idiot that don't know what I'm doing. I've paired many other controllers. But as you can see, it says, hey, click the LR. I'm holding the LR. Nothing. I mean, and it's been nothing for the last 15 minutes. I went on YouTube, I Googled, I watched other videos. I was like, man, it can't be this hard. And so, you know what? You know, it's an older model of this here that people was using for the Nintendo Switch, and I watched this one couple. The young lady was she pushed the hell with the home button, and then let it go, and then hit the A button, and then it synced. It was no problem. You know what? This whole unit is being powered by the Nintendo Switch, but unless somebody else can contact me that know what I'm doing wrong, let me know. But I'm about to really give this a bad review because at a minimum, it should be a lot easier to sync. I like how it felt in my hands. I mean, I was ready. My thumbs was placed perfectly. I thought I was about to, you know, get my flick on for some NBA 2K, but obviously not. What attracted me to this controller is the fact that it was, it had a nice big grip on there. And this is how I prefer to have my Pro controller when I play NBA 2K. But to give me something that's similar to that, and, you know, it's attached to the system, you know, intrigued me. And I just really can't understand, you know, the problem. It's not an operator issue, I'll tell you. You know what? Listen, once again, I can take this from, it gets in there kind of snug, but you know what? I pull it out, power button goes off, NBA 2K is still running. All right, YouTube, put it back on. Snag in, the power button is on. Let's go ahead, click here. Nothing. So, Ipega, I don't know what's going on with your controller. Maybe I got a faulty copy. But this bad boy is going back. Maybe I'll do another review in a couple of weeks when I get another copy of it. But right now I'm posting this video because I don't want anybody else to run into the same issue I just ran into. Maybe you got a bad one as well. But if you got yours to work and yours is working good, please contact me. You know, send me a message, say, hey, you know, Gaming Dad, your stuff, my stuff works. And maybe I just got a bad one. So I'll check back with you in a couple of weeks. This is definitely going back to Amazon, and I hope they can hook me up with another one because I definitely want me another one. And we'll take it from there. YouTube, this is your boy Gaming Dad. I hate that this video didn't show you nothing, but it kind of pissed you off like it pissed me off. But you know, we'll try it again in a couple of weeks when I get me another one. Joy-Cons link up, but that's the instruction. The directions tell me leave it open, so I did. This is all they give me. Now, if I'm doing something wrong, YouTube, hey, let a brother know in the comments below. YouTube. I went to thinking, I had to sleep on it for a minute when I was making this review for this controller, and I was like, you know what? I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working, and I was like, well, maybe they just sent me a defective unit. So I reached out to Amazon. They're gonna send me out a brand new one. I got to thinking. I said, well, maybe, see, I was using at first the revision 2 switch. And so I know my kids, they got the OG day 1 switch. And so I was like, you know what, let me use one of my kids' switches and see if it works. So this is my son Joseph's switch. And now listen, I want to show the world this here. Now you see this? You see this right here? It's a crack right there. Luckily, we got a screen protector on there, but this is how rough my son is on his switch. He just don't care. But look at the back. I want to get a good look at that. Look at that. You see that? I've had to glue it. See, the switch light was made for kids like Joseph. And Joseph is like, you know what? He ain't super young. You know, this guy is in 8th grade. But look how he does, man. This is ridiculous. I would have never, even if I was 5 years old, I would have never taught my stuff like this. But you know what? Kids nowadays. So, let me go ahead and cut this on real quick. Let me see if I can get a wait for my home button. Nope, won't wait for the home button. Cut it on the top. All right, cut it off from the top. Oh, it works. Look at that. All right. Now, I did know some things that I'm going to bring to the table. I got, he got NBA 2K demo running. And so, all right, 2 friends online. All right, but look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoe button work. But look at that delay. Now this is playing 2K. Let me get a little closer. All right, this is 2K. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go so you can get my thumbsticks. Need a thumbsticks in this shot. All right. Look at that delay. I pushed it. Look how long it takes him to react. That is no. That is a no-no. All right, the shoot mechanics don't feel that bad, but man, Klay Thompson got a. Yeah, see, I would get the. I mean, I'm not terrible at 2K, but man, I would. The reaction time is so slow. Look, watch. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop. See, even walking slow, look. Look how long it took that reaction time for it to happen. So the latency on this bad boy is terrible. But I mean, okay, do it feel good? Yeah, but the latency is a killer. Could I probably adjust to it? I probably could. Because I will say this here. It makes shooting on here so enjoyable. I kind of wish if the latency was like on point, man, this would be a great controller to play 2K. But man, you know what? I could adjust. I will say this here. But yeah, so to end this video, because I was going to just flat out destroy this controller because it didn't work. It does not work with the revision 2 switch. I saw Spawnway's video. Spawnway, man, is the truth. I wish I had his setup. But he makes some great videos. So you want to see a really more ain't that much more in depth than mine, but he got a pretty good video on this controller too, though. But I don't think he explored the fact between the two, between the OG switch and the revision 2 switch. And it does not work at all on the revision 2 switch. Maybe it was an update or something. I don't know. All right, let's try another game. Why not? Home button. All right, let's go. D-pad works really good. Let's go. Close this out. son, look at this. My son got all these different, well, I tell you. All right, Super Nintendo. All right, play the GOAT. My son, man, listen, I've been challenging my son to play these old Super Nintendo games. I told him they the truth. And, I think he's been working on the Super Mario World. See, it's definitely a latency. Even though when I push, because I guess it has so much travel, I gotta really, you know, that's not good. Oh, I should have dropped down. Oh, dummy. All right, that's just a little something. The latency is terrible on here. Absolutely terrible. And now, you know what? Maybe it's my unit. You know what? I'm gonna, my other one should be in the mail here tomorrow. I'm not gonna post this video until I get that unit in and send this one back off, because maybe it's just a unit. But for right now, it connects to the OG, but it does not connect to the revision 2. Well, look at that. Look at that, YouTube. This is my son's Switch. I don't believe the thing is not a bomb and blown up yet. Yeah, so all right, we'll get back with you, YouTube. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, I'm back. I got the Vision 2 Switch on here. Get ready to plug it in and see what happens. Hope it works. I hate that to give this a bad review, but if it don't work, you know, then it don't work. Okay, nothing's there first. Let me. I need to pair it. Cut it on. All right, let's try this here. No controller connected. I'll read down. Now it's clearly in here. Power button on. Nothing. So if you think about getting this here, it will not work on the version 2 Switch. Just to let you know. I'm gonna try it one more time. Try a second. Maybe I should pair a new controller. It's not giving me that. Find a controller. Now this is where this is where it should be. It should pop up immediately. When I had it on the version 1 Switch, no problem. Popped it in, it worked. But I mean, this is really a terrible controller. I hate to say it. If it don't work on the version 2, and then it lags so bad on the version 1, I mean, you could adjust to it, but to pay $29, I would pass. I mean, I don't even think this is worth $9.99. Not even for the D-pad. You know, if you have a version 1 Switch, you are by far better off. There's some better options out there. You better off just using your regular Joy-Cons. There's nothing wrong with the Joy-Cons. It's just that aerodynamically, this fits perfect. I mean, it's the right weight inside. I wouldn't mind, you know what, going into bed. This is comfortable. I would tell you that it gets a 10 for comfort anyway. I mean, even though the plastic feels cheap, the buttons are a little clicky. Well, I tell you this version is not as clicky as the last. The last one looked like somebody just threw it together. But this one here feels really, really nice. Definitely a win for how it feels, but how it plays is what counts. You know what? If it don't feel right and play right in the hand, I mean, it can feel right in the hand, but if it don't play right, I mean, it's worthless. You know what? So, YouTube, this is my review. I'm giving it a 1 out of 5. If it doesn't work on all Switch devices, and then when it does work on a Switch device, it has a, it has a delay, it's not even worth it. So Sorry, Ipega. You shipped out a terrible product. All right, YouTube. This is your boy, Gaming Dad, with another review. Hope you like it. God bless, and have a great day. Peace.